Welcome Capricorn to Fire Dragon Tarot 1111. I'm here with your new moon reading for April 2022. Yes, it's a little late. For some reason, I was delayed and distracted, and I just had it in the back of my mind, and I just decided to do it when it felt right. So here's your reading, Capricorn. And let's see, and I'm using the Animal Spirit Oracle cards for this new moon in April to signify new beginnings as it is spring. Let's see what the Animal Spirit Oracle cards has for you, Capricorn. Okay, just right away I'm getting goosebumps. I feel like there's loved ones around you. Wanted to say hi to many of you. Possibly those who have moved on. Just know that it's coming from a good place. That was a interesting physical message. Okay. Here it is. All right, let's see what we have for Capricorn. Okay, so we're going to do the seven card spread for the new moon reading. And I'm doing just uprights. This one was on top. That one goes at the bottom. And then here, I feel like this one was supposed to go on top. I'm going to switch it because based on the order that it was in. Okay. So Capricorn, what I see for you is very interesting new message for you. Right off the bat, what I'm getting in this new moon phase for Capricorn, you definitely have a variety of air signs, water signs, and earth signs. And I see fire signs. So you have all the elements with you. I guess this is the time for you to be involved with a lot of people or be around people, even though there might be some things that you need to consider. But all in all, it just looks like this spring season is going to bring you into a new element where there's going to be all kinds of people, all kinds of personalities, gatherings. I'm getting social gatherings, events. So I'm getting for you, Capricorn. I think it's the season for you to get out there. That's what I'm getting, Capricorn. All right, so let me go ahead and go into the reading. In the descriptions, about the oracle cards, and as I give a description, I'm also going to be receiving mental messages, and I will interpret those as I get them. Okay, so for your assets, money, work, anything related, you have the whale spirit, and the whale spirit is saying to trust the great mystery. The whale, it's a creature that has been around for since the beginning of time, okay, Capricorn, and have seen everything. They feel everything, heard everything, and has transpired everything. So when it comes to your money, you've been there, done that. It work. It feels like you've been through all over the place. So Capricorn, who have had money, assets, work, different types of experiences, and you feel like you're doing the same cycle, listen up. So in the hidden realms is where all the things must gather first before manifesting into form. Well, Spirit is a keeper, singing of the soul and of the whole world, okay? From the deepest parts or the deepest waters in the world, from the coldest seas. So when the Well Spirit appears, okay, it is a reminder that there is great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, through peripheral senses that are part in invisible veil separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness. in hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and to trust that within the invisible, what you can see now are the seeds for your intentions. When I was talking earlier that you've been there, done it, you've done a lot, you have a gut instinct that you do want to possibly invest in some new venture, play the lottery. This is number, something that you have to go and you just have to trust the process because it has to do with your survival. It has to do with your money. So in this instant, you just let things happen. Whatever you were thinking of doing before, Capricorn, it's probably the time to just go with it. Go with your gut instinct in this card. Now moving on to your intimate relationships, family dynamics, friendships, and yourself or another person. You have the deer spirit. And interestingly enough, it's saying to bring a gentle touch, Capricorn. I know that Capricorn sometimes is not as gentle as they could be, maybe with their words or maybe with their actions. But right now, when it comes to intimate relationships for this season, it's just asking you to bring more of a gentle touch, the softer side of you. So let me go ahead into the description to see if I get an additional messages than I just got right here. Okay, so this is it's a time for you to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. Again, this is all about intimate relationships with everyone. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose. There you go. And do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. Okay? Capricorn, I have to emphasize that a little bit more, to be more gentle with your words, if anything. Also that, your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of the deer spirit and you will do well gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. So remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first, Capricorn. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. Ooh, couldn't talk right there. So when it comes to your intimate relationship, if you're trying to grow your network, if you're trying to grow your business, or have that sort of calmness with family, friends, partner, right now you need to just put them first, put their feelings, choose the word wisely so you can reap the benefits of that. Moving on to your personal power, self-worth, and how you show up to the world. You have the canary spirit. You got to sing your own song, Capricorn. So the canary spirit, I'm getting really good vibes for this when it comes into your power. I feel like you're really owning it. But let me go ahead into the description. Okay. So here is, it arrives to help you find an authentic voice and express what's in your heart. Free yourself to experience your inner light and let it shine, as Canary Spirit sings to remind you of your inherent joy and support you as you sing your own song. Now is the time to let the world know, Capricorn, who you really are. Canary Spirit message is that you are free to be yourself and express your most cherished desires. The world wants to hear your song. If your inquiry is about relationship, you're being called to fully be yourself, for only then you will find harmony and joy, and you can make music with others so beautifully when the rings, your note rings true. So like I was saying, it's time for you to have the ability to be yourself. Yes, be gentle with others, but also be yourself, because it is your time to shine. That's what I'm getting. It's your time to shine. And I got goosebumps from that one. So that one was specifically for for most of you, that it is your time right now, Capricorn, to shine. Whatever it is that you were developing, It is coming to fruition. Okay, now moving on into your deeper connections to life, healing past patterns, or support overall well-being and happiness. You have the rabbit spirit, which is it's telling you that now it's a lucky time for you. Um, to have that deeper connection that you wanted, this is probably the right time. Spring is in the air, it's the season for that to occur. So, Capricorn, if you were thinking that maybe you were, for those of you who thought you were unlucky in that area for getting deeper connection, maybe with that special someone, this might be the time to do that. It's the season for it. A sunny meadow calls, and a rabbit spirit appears to lead you out of your dark warren and into the light so that you can participate in a fertile and beautiful experience. I'm also getting, for some of you Capricorns, you might be like expanding on your family. This is not the description, but I saw babies, I saw family, I saw expansion. Okay. Um, Moving on, it may seem to be safe below ground, but the magic happens when you come out of and take risk of being vulnerable and co-creating something new. You are being invited into a new life that you have no experience with. But have no fear, Capricorn. Have no fear. Sorry, I'm just trying to do both things at the same time. Um, Today is also time to be fruitful and productive as you enjoy rabbit spirit, sunny and prolific energy. At this time, whatever you intend to bring to life will find fertile ground. There is no mistakes really when you are co-creating with spirit. So let new ideas spring into surface, knowing that now is lucky time for tremendous possibilities. So Capricorn, if you were thinking of trying something new, birth, family expansion, a new business, this is the time for that. It's falling into place, everything so far in your lower foundation. Moving on to your communication, you have the moth spirit. And that one just says surrender now. So maybe you were fighting something. Maybe there was a situation or an issue that you couldn't let go. Or maybe it was a debate that you were having with someone. And now is probably the time for you to maybe back off or surrender, and give into it because maybe it's not serving a purpose. That's what you have to think about, Capricorn. Is it really serving a purpose to you? Is it really getting you from point A to point B? Or is it keeping you stagnant, keeping you stuck? All right, so get ready. This seems to be a little long one. When it comes to communication, it usually is. Okay, so the moth spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become compulsion or addiction? Are you so intoxicated by potential relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, Capricorn, okay, however, when a moth spirit appears, it is time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to a certain tea or even to a person may be your current vice. To form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of the remaining persistence when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy excuse me, by channeling in a more than one direction. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion or the exclusion of all, excuse me, pursuits that matter to you. Now is a time for surrender and radical acceptance. All right, so what I'm getting here is, excuse me. What I'm getting here, you know how a moth is drawn to a fire and sometimes they don't know that they're going into danger and unfortunately they don't make it. It's probably giving you a warning when it comes to communication. Maybe you sometimes, as wiser individuals say, it's better to listen than to say. Sometimes you say more with not saying anything at all. So I just wanted to interpret what I was getting is you're getting a warning, and especially in your communication, you probably need to back off when it comes to certain individuals, because sometimes, communicating the wrong way can get you in trouble. And so Spirit wants you to know that to be very mindful, especially when it comes to your words, and to back off from whatever it is that you're doing, or people who are around you who are describing those types of addictions or obsessiveness. So when it comes to your communication, sometimes we can't let go of certain things. We need to do that at this moment, okay? Now, moving on to your creative imagination and vision, you have the lizard spirit. It's telling you to dream the world into being. So definitely use your imagination to explore more things. It's telling you that when it comes to your imagination, keep dreaming, keep pushing, don't stop. So when was the last time that you basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream, to imagine what might be and who you might become? Lizard spirit appears when you're called to let out your imagination, flow, and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you if you're willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little, allowing the ideas to dance in your head. So what might come into being if you were to pursue your dream? Okay, Capricorn, how might you grow and expand if you allow yourself to dare to believe the impossible? So give into the power of imagination and your dreams will become clearer. Okay, so it's funny that this card is telling you to dream and to imagine more, and it's the imagination and creativity section of the reading. So it's just like I mentioned earlier, it's telling you to take that time and imagine what it is that you wanted to get done. I feel it has something to do with, at the beginning, when it has to do with work or hobby. For some of you, it is something very creative that you do with your own hands. And the lizard here, it's a hands-on kind of a, I don't know if that's an animal, or I don't even know how to describe that. Reptile. Sorry, it just took a while. So definitely make sure that you are sticking to what it is you want to. You just might have to change your strategy when it comes to your communication. And the communication are literally aligned with these two cards. Now, moving on to your final card, which is, how you're connected to, spirit and your spirituality and your higher power. You have the white raven spirit, which is letting you know to trust in the magic. Again, that just means you need to maybe be more deeper into your spirituality and your connection with spirit and source in the universe. Okay, so the raven spirit, says nothing in the universe is random, for the intricate web of the co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and white raven spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to these synchronicities so that you may recognize patterns. Even if the winds dance in patterns, participating in the magic of spirit's plans for all. Align with highest good and intentions. Again, this is falling on the card that it's meant to be. So it's just validating, Capricorn, that you need to just trust more your intuition and to give in to universe and the divine. Okay, so align with the light and you will start to recognize all that is working together harmoniously in ways that the eye can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is the time to trust the magic of the world that is everywhere in all things. Pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of Great Spirit arranging things in your favor, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to say something. Every card that fell into its own category was letting you know that you're doing everything. You're in the right path. There's a couple of adjustments that you have to do within yourself. That's what I'm getting in the interior cards. But in the outside cards, it's like you're aligned. You have that deep connection. This is the season for you. You're opening more. You're awakening, Capricorn. So I'm going to go ahead and pick from the cosmic cards to see what the universe message in the cosmic or the cosmos has for you. All right, let's see what we have for Capricorn for the cosmic cards. All right, so you have gratitude. There it is. You have gratitude. So gratitude also speaks being mindful of what it is that you do have in order for you to get more things and be or get tenfold things, is to be grateful for everything you do have at this moment. That has been a theme for the last 2 weeks that I have been noticing throughout the energies. So gratitude. Card comes forward to remind you of the absolute magnificence of this beautiful world we live in. To truly appreciate it is to really open your heart and mind to the magic of nature and the divine matrix of which we are all a part. When you are in a space of gratitude, you are in a space of love and acceptance of what is. There is a deep appreciation of the moment which allows walls of resistance to break away from within you. Breaking through walls of resistance allow you to address fears, which were ultimately formed by you to keep pain out. By building walls around your heart, however, you are actually keeping pain in and stopping your soul from evolving. Gratitude holds, holds such a high vibration that it can literally break through the strongest, most stubborn walls. Gratitude is one of the highest forms of love you can bestow upon another. When you are grateful, you radiate love. The more love you radiate, the more love reflects back towards you. Being in this space of awe and gratitude literally opens portals to higher frequencies of love to help guide you. There is so much to be grateful for, dear one. There are numerous trees, plants, stars, flowers, beautiful sunsets, snowflakes, reflecting water drops. Tapping into any one of these beautiful cosmic creations allow us to tap into the universal consciousness of pure love. Okay, so allow gratitude to fill your entire being and immerse yourself with the feeling and wonder and awe. So associated chakra right now, Capricorn, is your heart. What I got from that card is that there are some of you going through some deep emotional events, and it's just, instead of you giving into sorrow and pain, it's better if you give into gratitude how things are, so then that can transform into love and pain and can subside. Just be thankful for whatever it is that is happening, because it's at the end it's going to bring probably something even bigger and better. All right, Capricorn, I hope that this resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.